obviously, great win. I want to thank everybody who came out. That was a heck of a crowd. Our students were tremendous. They were standing. They were into it. I mean, that was awesome. Kappa Sig was here. I mean, that was great. It's what you got to have when people can't get over the bridge and come in from Sulphur and DeRidder and everywhere. And so, just really, really want to thank everybody. Christian was telling me, he's like, Coach, that was way better than any crowd we had last year, and that was with snow and everything else we got going on. So I want to really, really thank everybody who came. It means a lot to us, means a lot to our team. And look, I mean, it was a great win. That was a high level game. They're very, very good. They're very, very good. We played really well in the second half, one of our best second halves of the year. We had a lot of guys step up. We got in some foul trouble, but we had guys step up and make some plays. And so it was certainly one of our better second halves. And we weren't quite a complete game because we had some lulls, but one of our better games in conference as well.
You touched on it a little bit there, but the way you guys closed out, it seemed like this complete second half kind of at this point.
Well, we didn't get off to a very good start, so in the second half, but that would have been a little bit better if we could have gotten off to a better start.
Run.
Yeah. But our guys played fast. I thought we played physical. Pryor's a really good point guard. We shut down Knight in the second half. We kind of quit helping off him. We lost him in transition. He's a really, really good player. And so, we did a nice job on him. We did a pretty good job on the big kid, 20. Look, we guarded pretty well, got some steals, and were able to get out and run in transition and get Shu his dunks and do a couple things. And so I thought we did miss a couple opportunities in transition, but we'll get back and get better at that.
You guys have struggled shooting from free throws. Much better today. How does it make you guys feel?
Well, great. I mean, to go 25 for 28, Felder going 6 for 6. That was huge. Shoemate made a 3. I told y'all he was going to make a 3 here soon. He's been shooting it really well. I thought his second one was in too. That was in and out, and all his free throws looked good. One of the ones he missed, we finally got our free throw X. DJ got the offensive rebound, something we work on every day. And so our guys executed that well. But look, we're going to get to the free throw line a lot. We drive the ball. We put a lot of pressure on the rim. We put a lot of, quite frankly, we put a lot of pressure on the officials to call a lot of stuff. And you can't really call everything because we're just relentless driving the ball in the paint. And so it makes it tough to call everything. But we've got to do a good job from the free throw line. I thought we were locked in today from the free throw line.
You got Felder 10 and 10. His most minutes, it looked like he was most active. You needed it because of Column. How important was that?
Felder was huge, 10 and 10. You could see it coming. He's just taking him a while to get going. But Cullum picked up. I think we're top 10 in the country in 2 foul participation. So we play guys with 2 fouls in the first half as much as anybody in the country. Like, I'm going to make the officials foul you out. We're not going to foul you out by sitting you on the bench. And Felder, for very, very rarely does it happen, but he picked up his 3rd foul in the first half, and Cullum picked up his 3rd foul in the first half, and he picked up his 4th early in the second half, and so that put us in a tight spot. And I thought that Felder came in and really, really helped us there, and he's capable of that every night. We hadn't seen him on the perimeter. He's a very good 3-point shooter. He hadn't taken any of those yet. That'll be coming, and so. I thought Felder was really, really good, especially with Cullum and foul troubles. Cullum's been so good for us, and just got in a little bit of foul trouble tonight, but we had other guys step up.
DJ, one of those guys that stepped up in this game as well, hit 3 threes, perfect from the free throw line. Just seemed like he was confident today in this game and ready to go. What did you feel about his performance?
Really proud of him. He's had a rough couple of days. I've been pretty hard on him, and I was really proud of how he responded. Showed a lot of really, really good stuff today. He got going early, and just really proud of him for his mentality and how he recovered mentally and was able to lock in and do what we needed to do. So very pleased with DJ.
It's early in the year, but 2 undefeated teams in the conference now. Everybody has to chase you. Did you feel like it was more important because it was at home?
Yeah, look, the whole formula is win all your home games and split on the road, and you're going to be pretty good. So. We definitely need to protect our home court and win as many games as we can on our home court. And so I think that it was was a good win for us, good start. And I do think there was a little more pressure on us tonight than Lamar. We've got to go back there, and that's going to be an absolute battle over in Beaumont. That'll be a really, really difficult game. But we got to go back over there, and so it was imperative for us to hold serve at home. Yes.
No team is a one-man team, but when Wells went down, what flashed through your mind? And I noticed he gave you a little sign, but he still said, "Come over and let's walk it off."
Well, I mean, he's a pretty valuable piece. What do you have? 19 points, 9 assists, 7 steals. Pretty valuable. I mean, we need him, but he's a warrior, and luckily he was okay and he was fine, and just keep plugging along.
What was it like specifically just for the entire team to have every single piece available today? I mean, this is the first time Saunders has played all season. Now to have every single guy available to this roster, what was that like?
It was good. We've been walking on eggshells with our guard rotation. We've basically had a 4-guard rotation. We've had some we've had some, everything gets lost in winning. When you're winning, everybody feels good. But, I mean, we've had to play these guards with 4 fouls and just pray they don't foul out. And any of those games could have flipped if we had guards that fouled out. Like, any of those games could have flipped, and the wins would have been losses. And so we've just had even though we've been winning, it's been a very narrow path to win. Like, we had to have 2 of those 3 guards. Like, part of the reason we hadn't played well on the road, quite frankly, is we couldn't get DJ going. So it's tough for us to add up the scoreboard when you only got 3 basic scoring options at guard, and if one of them ain't going, it's tough for us to, you got to grind out games like we did. And so, it just gives us more options. And as you can see, like, he's quick with the ball, so he can create rotation. And I'll give him credit. I mean, he did exactly what I asked him to do tonight. He probably should have laid a couple of those in transition, but I was very clear that I wanted him to pass the ball to Shoemate, Hade, and Garcia and Cullum. Like, I was very clear about what his role was coming in. But we'll review that and have him aggressive going to the rim, because he's a good finisher, as you saw on the one finish. But he'll certainly help us.
What was it like for the program, the news today that you got to vote in 8 people?
It's awesome. I mean, look, I told Matt this earlier. I hate to be like this, but, a lot of these records we've been breaking is just because we've been so bad. I hate to be like that, but we've just been so poor for so long. Like, if you've got a halfway decent team, you can't help but break some of the records. Like, this is something, this is more meaningful in my mind, because this is, this isn't the mid-major poll, which we're thrilled that we're ranked. We haven't been in any of those polls either. But, this is, real deal national recognition in a national poll. This to me is totally different than checking off some of the just the history stuff, because we've just been so poor. That all that history stuff is more because of what's happened before us. The poll was because of what we've done now. Does that make sense? Yeah. And so I think it's a very different very, very different pride that you have about that.